What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol PFE for Pfizer Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, we should obviously point out the elephant in the room, massive gap up from Friday's session, largely due to the new variation or variant concerns with the sickness, if you will. So what we want to do is, of course, map out the low of the day and note that we have a big gap underneath us, which now remains unfilled. So I'm not saying it has to fill all in one day. I'm not saying it has to fill in 1 week or ever, but if we start taking out 53.28 to the downside, what you're looking for is a rotation to fill the gap at 51.35. Now, note from the 30-minute chart, and the daily, I suppose, here as well, we do have the prior all-time high just underneath sort of this area where the gap starts to fill, and then this is very evident on the 30-minute, so we'll look at it here. Look at all of the interactions we have with this, noting that this would be now, in essence, right, a big break and retest of this area. If the gap closes to 51.35, I would start looking for potential signs of reversal. So a bounce here off of the gap close for some sort of dead cat. I'm not saying it has to reverse, come back all the way into the highs. I'm just saying, to me, that would be a screaming buy opportunity for a first touch buy for some sort of dead cat bounce. Again, this is probably a more advanced trade. This is not something you're in if you have a set it and forget it type of strategy. So those are my thoughts if we see downside continuation. If it's upside, it quite simply has to take out this area here. Let's try that again with a level. What you'll notice is the little bit of bounce into the end of the day did not hold into that post 1 p.m. session at 54.25. If we can take that back out, high of day is back on the table, and then from there, you're looking at blue sky territories. The reason why we don't have a firm grasp on direction here is quite simply based on the nature of the daily candlestick. Big upper wick would indicate sellers stepped up, and the large lower wick would also indicate that the buyers stepped up. We are going to have a slight slant to the bullish side, just noting that a majority of our gap up did hold. Now, any sort of news that comes out over the course of the weekend and into the bell tomorrow that has to do with the sickness, if you will impact these types of stocks, especially, these guys, as you can imagine, and this is not to get, conspiratorial one way versus another, but these guys benefit from having to roll out more variations of their, cure, so to speak. So to me, they're kind of looking for any reason to say, you know what, everyone's got to get another one of those jabs in the arm, and then the stock may do something like this. That's a potential upside case based on news. Again, simply speaking, in terms of the reality, I'm not saying one is right or wrong. We're not here to pick sides. We are here to make money, and that's essentially how I see this one unfolding. So if you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.